Hey guys, so we're gonna do a reading. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this one, but it's so heavily in the news right now, and a lot of people are paying attention to it. And sometimes I like to do some true crime stuff. I know a lot of times people want me to do that. I know, guys, and stuff. But it just kind of depends. I've been doing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of self care, things like that, and stuff. But this is so big in the news right now. I was like, I think I should sit with it and just see, whatever, the cards have to say. We'll just kind of flesh it out. Um, but it's in the news a couple days ago. The CEO of United Healthcare, Brian Thompson, and stuff, was fatally shot. I mean, out of like a conference center in New York. And we've got like a photo of the gunman apparently. And it's this whole shooting has brought about um, a lot of conversation of Americans and their frustrations with the healthcare system. It's also not got a lot of sympathy, which, there are people like, say, average people will be like, you know what, I don't condone violence or anything, but you got a lot of people putting a butt on the end of it. But I understand because, health insurance, the denies and everything, and people die because, these big insurance companies deny claims or don't want to provide health care for whether it's chemo or anesthesia or the various things. And it's bringing up a lot of conversation. People are sharing their stories. Medical bankruptcy, loss of life. Maybe they lost a spouse or something. All these various things that have happened. Saddled with debt if they live. All because insurance companies, I think we know, look for ways to deny claims. Now, it's one thing when, say, someone has a car accident and you don't pay the vehicle and those things. It's another thing to play with human bodies and lives. Um, and I was looking at a thing, and insurance companies, like, say the average denial of claims for most of them can be around 16%, but apparently United Healthcare's average was like 32%. So they're the biggest, but they deny the most and everything. And so most of you have already kind of seen the news, so I don't need to necessarily recap all of it. There's still a lot of mystery, but I feel like, maybe you want to know, is this, we know what the shell casing said: deny, what was it? It was deny, defend, depose. And so we know somebody's sending a message about the healthcare system, okay, and stuff. And when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, somebody's upset, about something that probably happened with a claim or someone died or something. So we're going to kind of flesh that out and see if maybe we can see what maybe some of the issue was. Is this person personally affected or were they hired? We'll kind of look at that. And will they be caught? So let's get to it. We pretty much know a little bit. And I just saw the news: a backpack was found in Central Park and everything. So let's get to it and lower it down. Of course, we're going to read with thought and everything. I'm going to set this aside. It's already been shuffled and stuff, and I cut it throughout, so you're all good on that. Let's get the true crime deck and see what it says, what Spirit has to say here. Forensic science field will provide important clues. So, yeah, there is some stuff being left behind. I mean, if they found a backpack, there's some things with, I think they might have found a water bottle, some granola bars. So there's some evidence left behind. And then, of course, photo there. Let's see here. The murder weapon used will provide valuable clues. Now, since they're saying that, maybe they will find the gun. Maybe the gun was in the backpack. Okay, they may find that would and everything. Now this is interesting. The crime says it will be solved in the distant future. Now I don't know how distant that is. And so this, he might slip away. I don't know. And stuff. Rage or extreme anger was a motive. Now, whether it was the person themselves or they were hired somewhere, rage or extreme anger is the reason why. Okay, that would not be much of a surprise, right? But there it is in black and white and stuff. Now, it says multiple people were involved in the crime. So even though there's one person, there seems to be more than one person involved in this. Okay, that's interesting. And let's pull one more. So there might be more than one arrest later that we're going to find out. Killer profile indicates narcissist or sociopath. So this person, well, yeah, I mean, there's got to be a level of that to do something like this. Okay, so multiple people is interesting, and rage, anger. Somebody's angry. This feels very hired out, guys. So let's kind of go ahead and see first card and stuff. Princess of Wands is popping up in there. So this, my very first thought, makes me feel this could be centered around a younger female. Maybe this younger female, this energy could be a situation that something went wrong with their health care. Okay, there's that. It's the very first card and stuff. So it could be something with that. Now we've got the Fool card. The Fool is a little different in the thought deck. There's somebody just kind of leaping in both feet forward, no caution. We could kind of say, you know, definitely the killer is that type of energy. You know, very much went both feet in and leapt in, and it's been chaotic ever since. That is Uranus energy, so it can be chaotic and stuff. Now we've got the Three of Cups energy, which is the abundance card and stuff. And so this kind of makes me feel that I'm not sure if there was, I mean, I know he's at a conference. Maybe he had a recent, the CEO had a recent celebration, or maybe he just had a birthday or some kind of thing, some reason to celebrate he had. Okay, there was something there that may have angered the situation more. Remember, rage or you know is in there. Now I do have a Queen of Swords energy popping up in there. That can make me feel like law enforcement can be that kind of energy. You know, definitely in the pursuit of trying to find this person stuff. But I do actually feel a female investigator involved in this. And let's kind of go ahead and see oppression. So no surprise there. Now I could get the oppression card for disabilities as well sometimes, because of like when you see the person carrying the weight of the wand. Sometimes I do get disability with that in some way, but being oppressed in some way, finding healthcare, you know, situation oppressive. Haven't seen the anger yet too much, but I do get the forcefulness of the Fool. The Fool, like I said, is a little different in the Crowley deck. Will they be caught though? I've got the World in the sense that well, they're looking all over for him. Okay, there's that. It's impacting the world. The world is watching. It's got a lot of people talking. So yes, could possible changes take place because of this? We'll see. It's now I also do, now this is interesting. I've got the Prince of Wands energy popping up in there. So I've got the Princess and the Prince. Fire could be anger, you know, kind of seeing that. So this definitely makes me feel they could be related. So I'm wondering if there's a situation where there's something with a sister or something like that. Like I said, I don't know if this is the actual person or this is the person with the rage. But I do definitely feel something. I feel revolving. I feel sympathy for a female here. Okay. But I've also got this masculine energy that feels related. And everything. Now I've also got the Princess and everything, which can be kind of a stubborn energy kind of coming out there and stuff. And I kind of feel like, you know, it's It definitely it's kind of reckless, the way some of these things have happened. While they're, they say maybe skilled and all that, there's still some recklessness with this and stuff. So this could be like, I'm wondering if this is a sister or something. There's a lot of mystery with the moon. Now let's kind of go. I want to kind of look in the energy of the person who did this. They're going to go to jail. So I do feel inevitably they'll be caught. Eight of Swords can be my jail card. They will be caught and stuff. Now, interesting, more may come to surface in the Pisces month. So it might take a little bit. Remember, there was kind of this distant future solving, but I feel something more coming to surface in the Pisces month. But I do feel inevitably will be caught and stuff. But the Judgment card, the Eon, is popping up in here and stuff. There's a lot of judgment going on in the public right now, no doubt. And, 10 of Cups, which can be about happy home life and things like that. And that's really, the American dream. Next to that sits Judgment, and that people that just want to be happy and happy families and things like that. Then there's also, this energy here about being impacted, oppressed. Notice we've got two tens here that are showing and stuff. But, I do notice the works card. Now, the other one said there's maybe more than other one involved and stuff. This can be teamwork. Okay, so Three of Pentacles. This makes me feel more than one person. This wasn't just somebody acting alone and stuff. Outcome card is a High Priestess, which can also be about secrets coming out. And we'll pull one more. Yeah, Six of Cups and the High Priestess is interesting. So this could be... Now, I have to remember that in the Thoth deck, I don't have kings. So this could be an energy. It's hard to say if this is a brother, sister, something happens. I feel centered around a female, though. Maybe something wrong with her health. Okay. Anger with that. But I've also got that Six of Cups energy, which can be about children, childhood. So then I'm kind of like, this could be someone's child. But there's no kings in the Thoth deck. So the prince could possibly be a father, not necessarily a brother. Except now we know, of course, this. It looks like this. The shooter was. He looks younger to me. But I do definitely feel, at least looking in here, more than one involved. Okay, that there's more than one person involved in this for sure. That card came up there. So could it be an angry father, and then he hired someone, or something like that? There could be some energy going in there like that. But I do feel they get caught, but I'm being drawn more around Pisces season. Let's roll dice, though. Hold on. Probably could have done that. I do have Venus showing. So Venus can also point to, love as well. Aries, which can be God of War energy. It's not necessarily Mars, but Aries is popping up in there and everything. The numbers 8 and 9 are coming up as significant. So today is a 6. I know it says solved in the distant future. So this makes me feel maybe they catch him on the 8th or the 9th. But who actually got him to do the job? Maybe what is solved in the different future, in the distant future. So this makes me feel that this might not be completely personally, but this person makes me feel hired. Um, at least what I'm getting. But I do feel, pay attention to the 8th and the 9th, that this person may actually be caught. I'm a little surprised by that because I wondered if it would be. But it looks like around then, since I'm rolling 8 or 9. So one of those days, I feel, or at least, if not caught, we should know who he is. Okay, we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on the news and stuff like that. But yeah, this has been crazy. The stories that are coming out, people are talking about getting denied health care. And apparently, when United Healthcare announced, the shooting, the death of the CEO, the laugh emoji reacts on X were they had to take it down. I think it got to 32,000 or something. They were saying it was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, have a good